Hey everybody, this is Patricia here, and we're going to be finally concluding Metroid Month with Super Metroid. And first and foremost, I want to give a special thank you to Meha, who made this wonderful backdrop for me. He even designed the new Old School Lane logo, and you can find all my links in the bottom. So if you want to check that out, please go ahead and do so. So yeah, right before we get into the game, let me just let everybody know that we're going to be starting the live stream. So yeah, I don't know if you're watching this. Once again, thank you so much for that. Really do appreciate it. Okay, so let's get this thing going. Okay. So yeah, if you guys are here bright and early, please let me know how you're doing. I'd like to know. So yeah, if you're here either early in the morning, either early in the afternoon, or in the evening, whichever. So yeah, please let me know. Good morning, Pocketbook. You're doing... Oh, you chose me as opposed to another person doing a live stream. Well, thank you so much once again. I really do appreciate it. So yes, let me just share everybody on Twitter that we're going to be doing the live stream, and then afterwards we'll post on Facebook and all that good stuff. So yeah. Yeah, it's a nice day outside. It's over 90 degrees. It's hot. Really hot. But yeah, it's... But I'm glad that that we can finally conclude Metroid Month, and we can be able to work on some other things. Doing the live stream. Come join. Okay, just posted that right on Twitter. Now, let's see if I could just share this on Facebook real quick, and then afterwards we can finally conclude the game once and for all. There we go. Alright. So, let me just bring up the chat so that I can be able to answer your questions. And then afterwards, let's just finally complete the game once and for all. Hey, Joshua, good morning. Good morning. Alright, so let me just pop in, then we're going to be playing through Super Metroid. Boom, like that. And yeah, let the games begin. No, I have not seen Welcome to the Wayne yet. I know that the first episode is already up on Nick.com. Oh man, I had a really, really busy week. Like, I cannot even tell you how busy my week has been. Just chock full of work, and also editing through the Where in Between podcasts, and working on part 2 of Elseworlds Month, now that I got the cameos that I was waiting for the longest time. And then I'm working on the From Pilot to Final Product of Well the Crazy Kid. So yeah, really, really excited to finally complete this game once and for all. Okay, so if you weren't with us last time on the live stream, I pretty much have beaten about 75% of the game, or 75 to 80%, I would say. I already defeated the 3 required bosses that we need in order for us to go to Turium. The only one I need to fight off is Ridley. Yeah. So right now, I'm just gonna go really quickly to grab the wave beam, and then afterwards, we're heading over to Ridley's lair. If I can remember how to get there. Oh yeah, that's right. We have to go up here. So yeah, if you have any questions that you'd like to share, then please let me know. If you're having troubles with the audio, like last time, in which my audio pretty much just crapped on me, then please let me know. Yes, I know. I really do need to see Welcome to the Wayne. I have been hearing some decent reviews on it, but like I said before, I've been super busy this week. Work was just a killer. And also the weather. Oh man, the weather's just been, you know. I mean, let me know in the chat how the weather's been for you guys. Because, I mean, here in Florida, it's always hot and humid, but it seems like more recently, it's just been like Oh man, it's been so hot and humid and sticky. It's just blech. But I think we're going to be getting some rain this week, so hopefully that'll make things a lot better. Hey Nasaya, welcome to the live stream. Okay, now I have the wave beam, so that'll make things a whole lot easier. Okay, now that I have that, now we can finally go over to Ridley's lair. Yeah, this way. Going down. It's partly cloudy right now where I am, but it was raining yesterday. Well, I'm sure that the rain must have felt nice and cool after it stopped, as opposed to, like, here in Florida, in which, after it rains, it becomes super muggy. So it becomes, like, unbearable. It's like, oh yay, rain is here, but then after the rain ends, and then it starts becoming sunny again, then it starts becoming really muggy, and the air becomes super, super thick. So yeah, it's like, you know, pick your poison. There we go. Let's see. I'm going to Las Vegas this summer, and it's going to be like in the 120s. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh, pocketbook, I feel you, man. Oh. When I went to visit my relatives in California a few years ago, we went over to, we went over to Mexico. I was in Tijuana, and man, it was just such a scorcher. Like, it was so hot. And also, the thing of it is that I couldn't drink the water. That was like that was like rule number 1 when we got over to Tijuana. We couldn't drink the water. It was just, I mean, imagine that. Imagine having to go through extremely hot weather and not having to drink the water in the local area because you'll get sick. So, luckily for me, I mean, we were only there for like a few hours, and we were there because my aunt needed to collect some books that she needed for her church, and that was the only place that she can get it at. But yeah, Tijuana was not too bad. I mean, it was nice to actually visit Mexico. I just wish I would have visited somewhere nicer. My sister actually went to Cancun for a trip, which, I mean, she showed me the pictures and they were beautiful. The New York weather is like a hot rainstorm, like hot, disgusting rain. New York's been muggy lately. Oh, I can imagine. I could imagine with New York being really hot and muggy. I mean, I used to live in New York, so I know what the weather's like. On its worst, it's really hot, and it just feels really sticky. Especially if you have allergies, it's even worse. Like, you have to stay indoors at all times because it's hot, and it's muggy, and then you start sneezing. So yeah, it's, I know what that's like. I'm thinking about, hopefully, if plans go really well, I'm planning on going to New York this October. So, you know, I haven't been there in almost a year, and I haven't seen my family or Kevin and Christina in a while, so I'm really looking forward to seeing them again. And it'll be a lot better to see them in much cooler weather as opposed to when I went there last summer. Okay, where I live, it's going to be 82 degrees, but it'll drop around 71 for the majority of the week. Well, that's good. That's really good. I wish I had that. I can't drink Florida water. I'm not used to it, to how comparable the water in New York tastes like. Yeah, exactly. I can't drink the Florida water either. Our tap water tastes disgusting, which is why all of our water is filtered. So, yeah, I know how you feel. Okay, a boss is going to be coming in. There we go. And if you remember, this was the first boss that we fought in the, you know, in Super Metroid, but now it's a lot harder. You can't shoot missiles at it, and you have to aim your shots just right, otherwise you'll go through. There we go. That was pretty easy. Especially since we're going to be fighting Ridley next, and he takes a lot of hits. Yes, I am from Brooklyn. More specifically, I was from... I lived around the Sunset Park area. So yeah, that's where I pretty much grew up there when I was 3, then I moved to Philadelphia, and then when I was 9, moved back to to Brooklyn until I was 15. Okay, what are my favorite chips? Kettle chips. Really like kettle chips. I mean, I don't mind regular potato chips unless they're, like, really good, but I've grown accustomed to eating kettle chips. Especially, like, the organic ones. Those are really delicious. Let's see what else. Also, another type of chips that I really do, like, enjoy eating are, I mean, I do enjoy eating Doritos, especially the, you know, classic, nacho Doritos. I'm not a big fan of Cool Ranch. Not a really big fan of Cool Ranch. Let's see, I also like eating pretzels. And, you know, tortilla chips, especially blue corn, because it has a really nice texture. So yeah, those are my favorite chips. Goosebumps or Are You Afraid of the Dark? I like both for different reasons. You know, with Are You Afraid of the Dark, I grew up with it. And with Goosebumps, the same, I read the books. I actually read the books a lot more than watched the TV show. It's actually, you know, the Goosebumps book was actually how I first met Kevin. When I moved back to New York, when I was 9 years old, and I was transferred over to Kevin's class, they were doing a school assignment about Goosebumps. Like, I don't know how, you know, today's kids have it nowadays, but, you know, basically, there was a Goosebumps theme homework assignment in which, you know, create disgusting recipes similar to, like, you know, Goosebumps theme. And then I saw that and I was like, ooh, that looks really cool. And Kevin, you know, basically said, hey, do you mind if I give you the 25-cent tour? And I was like, yeah, sure. And he basically showed me around, and then he showed me that a homework assignment about, like, oh, we had to create, like, you know, Goosebumps themed recipes. And I was like, oh, I like Goosebumps. And he said, oh, I like Goosebumps too. And then we started talking, and yeah, we became friends ever since. So yeah, over 20 years later, we became the best of friends because of, you know, our talks about Goosebumps and stuff like that. So I have more fondness for the books as opposed to the TV series. So yeah, I would say for the TV series would be Are You Afraid of the Dark, but for the book, probably Goosebumps. Oh, that's right, I have to go the other way. Okay, everyone's complaining about Harvey Beak's move to the Nicktoons. There are hypocrites. No one complained when Brett Withers moved to the Nicktoons. I don't care if one show's bad or one show's good. You either complain for both or complain for neither. Plus, Gary Doodles and Steve Borst did make a bunch of angry rants on Tumblr. Ooh. I guess if you're referring to, you know, when C.H. Greenblatt was pretty angry that he was not told that there was going to be the shift of, you know, Harvey Beaks over to the Nicktoons network. I mean, I can't really say about that because, you know, we don't know. I mean, maybe Steve Borst and Gary Doodles knew that their show was being moved over to the Nicktoons network, and CH didn't. I don't know. I don't want to really say anything, otherwise it might cause controversy that's not needed, so... regardless, I'm just not gonna say anything about that matter, because I don't know the story myself. But, regardless, I mean, you know, maybe CH genuinely didn't know, so I don't know from his experience. Maybe he was genuinely shocked, I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, that's the way it goes. But yeah, I mean, I guess maybe, you know, this was like a genuine shock to him. Like, oh, you know, you didn't tell me that this was going to be moved over to another network, so I don't know. But yeah, I think maybe he could have like kept it to himself. The frustration, but you know, again, I don't really know, you know, from his perspective. So yeah, I'm not gonna say too much about it. Shamix, I see you spamming again, so please, I really will give you a fair warning. If I see you spamming again, I will have to give you a timeout. So please, I implore you. Hey, morning, Mill Parking Berry. How's it going? Oh no, not to worry if you were absent last weekend. It was fine. If you're, villainous are shorts. I've never seen the shorts, so yeah, sorry. I can't really say anything about it. Yes, the graphics are nice. Courtesy of Arun Meha from the Arun Meha show who made this for me. So, yes, please, I would really implore you to check out the Arun Meha show if you haven't had the chance to. You can check it out on like iTunes and Stitcher, iHeartRadio, and all that stuff. So yeah, really, really appreciative that Arun was able to make these nice graphics for me. Okay, Nick Animation said there were going to be more revivals and TV movies. Which shows do you think will be coming back? I think I may have answered this question a few live streams ago, but I have a really strong feeling that it's, you know, Rugrats is a definite because, you know, Rugrats is still popular. Danny Phantom, I really think, is going to be coming back in some way because there's been talks about it for a long time. You know, Butch Hartman is still making like YouTube videos on it and drawings. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. But yeah, I think that those two shows are definitely going to be coming back. I'm hoping that Pete and Pete comes back for like a TV reunion. That would be really awesome. I mean, I know that they already did that with the Pete and Pete takeover, but I would like to see all the the main cast to come back, you know, maybe for like a quick funny TV movie. That would be awesome. Of course there's going to be a few people who are not going to be, you know, in it as much. I mean, I don't know if maybe, I mean, I would like, obviously I would like to see, you know, people like Michelle Trachtenberg come back, but I don't know. I don't know whether, you know, she is going to come back. I mean, she's a much better well-known actress than she was when she did the TV show. Maybe she will, I'm not sure. Allison Finelli probably wouldn't because she's a doctor now, she's not an actress. And, you know, she doesn't appear too much in the other reunions. So maybe she will, I'm not sure. Let's see who else. I mean, maybe Toby. I mean, Toby did appear in the Funny or Die skit, so maybe he'll definitely come back. That'll be awesome if we could see Artie come back, even though he wasn't in season 3. Maybe like helping a kid or something, like, you know, watching over him the same way that he helps little Pete. But yeah, that'd be cool. And, you know, it'd be awesome to see like maybe a celebrity guest, you know, like various ones. That would be awesome. I don't know, I mean, those are the ones that I think of right now. I mean, just 2 I think may definitely happen, and just one that I personally would like to see happen. There we go. Okay. If Channel Frederator were to do 107 Facts on As Told by Ginger, you would be the perfect host. If they call me. If they call me to do it. I mean, personally, I don't really know the guys over in Frederator that well. I mean, I did speak to Cade Heiser, the guy who was, who's been a big part of Frederator, and he does Toy Pizza. I had like a meeting with Cade, like, when I first started Frederator, but I haven't spoken to him since. But and then, obviously with Fred, I mean, I interviewed Fred 5 years ago, so, the other people in Frederator, I don't know them, so we'll just see. Hopefully, fingers crossed, if they ever do 107 Facts of As Told by Ginger, I would be glad to do it. If not be the host, then I would love to help write for the episode. Then, yeah, I mean, it would be an honor if I could. But as of right now, I haven't heard anything. But if I do hear anything, then if the video does come out, trust me, I will definitely let you guys know. That would be amazing if I could be a part of it. Hey, Captain Beast Mode, welcome to the live stream. Yes, absolutely, I see Mario. Hope that you see the rest of the live stream. That'd be great. If you have any questions, then please let me know through the chat. Oh, you're going to, another birthday party, and it's your brother's. Well, let your brother know happy birthday. No, I have not heard about the Adventure Time and Regular Show crossover comic. I don't really read a lot of comics. There were a few exceptions, but no, I haven't heard about that one. I'll definitely have to check it out. With Loud House success, do you think Chris Savino might be the next Butch Hartman / Klasky Chupo? If he makes more shows, we'll see. Right now, I mean, he's done really successful with the Loud House, so if he's called in to do more shows, then we'll have to wait and see. But with the success, I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't be surprised. I think I need to get some more missiles, and then afterwards, I can go over and fight Ridley, because Ridley's in the next door. And Ridley takes a lot of missiles. I think that's it. Yeah, I think I'm done. He's turning 18. Well, awesome. That's a milestone birthday. That would be fantastic. To give him my birthday wishes. So please, if you can, Captain Beast Mode, please do so. And hope that he has a good birthday. Anyway, I need to replenish my missiles. I need missiles, not power bombs. Okay, well, thanks for the health, but I need missiles. Okay, let's see if I can get... There we go. I need 2 more. There we go. And now I need health. There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna save here just in case. Because you never know what could happen. What kind of Steven Universe crossover would I like to see? Oh man, that's really tough, considering that I never expected, from what I heard, the Uncle Grandpa one to be pretty decent. At least that's what I've heard. I don't know, I haven't seen it yet. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what show would be good with, Steven Universe. I mean, Adventure Time in Steven Universe makes a lot of sense. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe that. Maybe Adventure Time in Steven Universe. That would make a lot of sense. Or maybe it can go, like, really off the wall. Like, Rick and Morty and Gravity Falls. Like, you wouldn't expect to see that, unless you kind of knew, like, the history, like, the creators know each other. But, yeah, I don't know. Probably that. I'll probably say that, because a lot of the people who worked on Steven Universe formerly worked on Adventure Time, so I think that'd be kind of cool. As for what story that would say, I have no idea. missiles, too. Come on. Oh, and I'm dead. Let's see, Crazy Collectibles is wrong. Paradise Run is being re-aired on the Nicktoons, but it hasn't gotten the full move to the Nicktoons. Oh, well, that's good that the show is getting a third season. That's awesome. Yes, I know that Chris Savino has been working on other shows, but I'm talking about, like, shows that he personally created. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, who knows? Maybe he'll create a whole bunch of other shows. We'll just have to wait and see how that turns out. Where are you? There you are. Drop me down, drop me down. Ah, yes! Take that, Ridley. That's good for killing my parents. Oh, that was so close. Faux pause. No, I have never heard of that. If I did do a Nick's Missile version of Cartoon Network, maybe I would probably cover it, but I'm not planning on doing that. Anytime soon anyway. Or maybe even not. I don't know. But yeah, look, there's the container where the baby Metroid was, and now it's gone. Ooh, where could it be? Okay. So, let's see. Once when I was younger, let's see. Nicktoons Network needs some old shows on it. Once in a while, they play Danny Phantom or My Life as a Teenage Robot. They don't play any of the old shows anymore. Yeah, I'm really not 100% sure on where the Nicktoons Network is trying to do. I mean, is it trying to play the old shows? Is it trying to play, like, reruns of the Nickelodeon programs that maybe kids couldn't catch up with? But, yeah, it's a bit muddled, if you ask me. I mean, what it definitely needs is, like, something a little bit more consistent. You know, like, you know, similar to how Nick Yass or Noggin was, or, you know, the N, in which, you know, this channel is for the game shows, this channel is for the preschoolers, this channel is for the live action shows or whatever. So yeah, it would be nice if maybe a little bit something more consistent would, you know, happen with the Nicktoons Network. I'm not sure. Yeah, yes, it is the only game show at the moment, which is kind of sad, to be quite honest. I wish there would be a little bit more, but I guess because there hadn't been a lot lately, you know, with, you know, the success of Nickelodeon game shows, I mean, hopefully we'll have an opportunity to see some more. But I don't know if today's kids are really getting into it, or maybe if they are interested in getting into it, maybe it's not those shows that they would want to see happen, you know. But if, you know, Paradise Run is getting a third season, then, you know, that means that the show is popular for the kids. Just wish there would be a little bit more. Let's see, I really hope Welcome to the Wayne becomes instantly successful with Loud House, and not like what happened to Harvey Beaks. You know, that's up to the kids. That's up to the kids to see how they would see the show. So can't really say too much about that. Alright, now that I defeated Ridley, I'm heading over to Torian right now and finally defeat Mother Brain once and for all. Because, you know, you have Metroid and Super Metroid, in which he does fight Mother Brain. And no, I am not counting Metroid Other M, because she fought MB, who's like a, you know, kind of like a human. But I don't count it as Mother Brain because that wasn't even a fight. And the Aurora unit, which is kind of hinted supposed to be like the continuation of Mother Brain, I don't know. I mean, Metroid Prime 3, I mean, it does follow in some parts of continuity in which, you know, this game takes place between Metroid 1 and 2. So, yeah, I'm glad that we're getting Metroid Prime 4, that hopefully it would kind of suit things out. And, you know, from what I heard, you know, they want to, I mean, Federation Force was supposed to be like, they wanted to make it like a continuation point. You know, with Prime 3, you had the ship, and it's like, wow, where did that ship come from? You know, who's following Samus? So, hopefully they'll answer some more questions. Andy Mack. No, I have not seen Andy Mack. Although, I do know, somebody that I know from Twitter, who's known as Movie Brad, and he's really good friends with Y-Boy. He says that that's a really good show, so I definitely want to check that out at some point, because I heard that it's one of the best Disney Channel live-action shows, and, you know, as somebody like me who didn't really watch a lot of Disney Channel shows, I mean, not like live-action shows, you know, I did see a handful of Lizzie McGuire, but that's pretty much it. I mean, and also, as I mentioned before, when I was a camp counselor, around my college years, a lot of my a lot of the campers, they were so obsessed with Hannah Montana, it was not even funny. I'm not even joking. Oh my god. So, yeah. Thoughts on House of Anubis? I like House of Anubis. I do think it's a really interesting show. Definitely one of the best foreign programs that, you know, Nickelodeon ever acquired, you know, like with like H2O and like, you know, like that Mermaid Girls program or whatever, but yeah, just it's definitely a massive improvement. Let's see if I have to get anything in here. Yes, I think I do need to get something here, but yeah. Okay, so now we're back in the Norfair area. But yeah, I also like House of Anubis is actually pretty cool. You know, you have to find out the mystery on, you know, the kid's disappearance and all that stuff, and kind of like leading into this nice spooky atmosphere. I think maybe for some people they don't like it because it's a little bit too cheesy, but I think it's pretty enjoyable, in my personal opinion. I know a lot of people, they don't really care about it, but I like it just fine. I do enjoy it. Let's see. I wonder if Skyrat is still a thing. Nyx needs some new shows. No. Unfortunately, Skyrat has been canceled. Yeah. Skyrat has been canceled as of, this past year. So, yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to be getting Skyrat. Which is a shame, to be quite honest. I even mentioned in last year's Nyx Missile about how I hope that Skyrat wasn't going to be something I was going to be talking about in Nyx Missile. But now, I have to talk about Skyrat, so... Yeah, I'm really sorry to let you know that. My favorite Dragon Ball Z video game? That's a good question. Favorite Dragon Ball Z video game? Definitely, I mean, it's definitely either, like, Budokai or Budokai Tenkaichi. because my cousin is a massive Dragon Ball fanatic, and you know, we had so much fun playing the games together when we were younger, and yeah, definitely one of those games as well. As for like Xenoverse, I actually saw the first Xenoverse game when my cousin bought it a few years ago, and man, that game was just so cool looking. Like, you know, imagine, you know, playing a, you know, like a video game where you get to create your own Dragon Ball characters and you get to relive moments from the anime. And I thought that that was just an interesting idea. I haven't played a lot of, you know, DBZ games, but yeah, the Budokai games, and I don't know which Budokai Tenkaichi game, but yeah, I definitely played, I think I did play Budokai Tenkaichi, or Budokai, in one of the Wovolution tournaments, like, way back in the day. Like, this would have been, like, around 2006. But then it was switched over to Naruto Geikyo Ninja Taisen. Which, I mean, that game was always, like, I mean, the Naruto Geikyo Ninja Taisen series was still always around, but as for, like, you know, like, something to play afterwards, you know, just, like, something on the side, but yeah, I probably would say, I don't know which one, but I think it was like the one where they feature like the majority of the characters. Probably that one. But yeah, Xenoverse was also really was also a lot of fun. With Nick Slimecast podcast ending, what will happen to the channel? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I'm gonna be leaving after Nick's Missile 4. As for like who will take over, I couldn't tell you. I mean, I'll probably, you know, leave it for maybe another admin, but I will no longer be, like, associated with, you know, the podcast or with the Facebook page. I'll be leaving afterwards because, you know, I already talked about how sick my dad's been getting, and just this past weekend, it got worse. Like, we had to rush him to the hospital immediately because he had major problems with taking dialysis at home. So I definitely need to help take care of him, and then, you know, whatever spare time that I have, I'll be working on the, you know, YouTube, this YouTube channel. But yeah, work has become a lot overwhelming, and then, you know, taking care of my dad, making sure that he's okay, and, you know, helping with, you know, taking care of him, like paying bills and taking him to the hospital and stuff like that. So yeah, I just don't have enough time to, like, juggle 2 different YouTube channels, especially since a lot of them, it's been really difficult to get a hold of anybody nowadays because everybody's just been gone. But yeah, I know a lot of people were really disappointed when they heard the news, but I mean, I don't know if, you know, I don't know anybody, I mean, I'm sure there are some people from Nick Slimecast podcast who do know about what I'm going through, but I'm sure that there's a lot of people who don't know. But yeah, I just want to let everybody know that, you know, it's just, I mean, just, I'm sorry. It's just been really overwhelming, you know? Just trying to do the best I can for my family, as well as, you know, helping, you know, with everything that's been going on, and also entertaining you guys. You know, because I know that you guys enjoy my content. I mean, there have been some people who haven't, and they want to critique and criticize and give nitpicks. I have been receiving some of that recently. But, you know, I just do what I can. I mean, I know I would love to do more. I would definitely love to do a lot more. I'd love to do more videos. I've also been receiving some complaints about, why don't you do more videos? And it's basically the same thing. I just don't have time. So, you know, everything that I can do, I'm doing it because I love entertaining you guys. I love making you guys happy, and I just hope that whatever I do, it'll, you know, make you happy in some way. Anyway, I'm sorry that I got a little overwhelmed with you guys. You probably don't even care, but yeah. Anyway, so just wanted to, you know, let you guys know that I'm not just loitering around, basically just doing nothing, or just saying like, oh, I'll do it, you know, when I can, and, you know, don't complain about it. It's like, no, I mean, you know, personally for me, I'm just going through some things, and, you know, whatever I can do, whatever spare time that I do have, you know, I dedicate to, you know, writing scripts or editing podcasts or something like that. Just hopefully, you know, keeping whatever, you know, life that I have for the channel alive, because nowadays it seems to be a struggle for everybody, you know, just to, you know, keep their content going just so they can survive and make a living. Oh, you promised a Hello Stranger video review. Thanks for reminding me. I did lose interest in doing it. Don't think of it as, like, losing interest. Think about it as, like, you know, I mean, sure, losing interest can be also, a possibility of, like, oh, I didn't have time to do this because I lost interest in it, but, you know, there have been cases in which, oh, I've lost interest in doing this, or I just didn't know what to say about it. You know, I felt that way with, like, Heroic Gem or Junk, in which I was supposed to release Wolverine and the X-Men, but I just didn't know what to say about it at the time. But now, you know, hopefully someday, like I mentioned, or like promised like a bajillion times, I will be able to do it. Anyway, I need to refill my missiles because I'm going to be going over to Torian next. So I'm going to head over to the missile refuel station. Thank you very much, Crazy Collectibles. I really do appreciate your comments. You know, stuff like that really warms my heart, knowing that there are some people who, you know, genuinely care about me, as opposed to like, oh, I just watch you because of this reason, and, you know, I mean, I just don't care about the person who makes it, I just care about the content itself, which seems to be a thing about YouTube nowadays, you know? Yeah, definitely, Jordan. I would love it if Nickelodeon would do a Hey Arnold marathon, because I think I even mentioned this in Nick's Missile 3, that was like one of the things I would love to see happen. Either like a continuation of the journal, a marathon of Hey Arnold, or basically starting off with like a narration saying like, hi, I'm Arnold, this is my story and whatever. So yeah, I think it would definitely be awesome if maybe we could have like a leadway into that. I think you'll enjoy Andy Mack. It's like it's told by Ginger for a new generation, since it has an ongoing storyline and has a preteen deal with more serious topics than a lot of other Disney sitcoms avoid. Oh wow, that sounds actually pretty interesting. So yeah, definitely, I'll definitely have to check it out, Joshua. I definitely was thinking about, like, as soon as I'm done with War in Between, I really want to do discussion/review video on Suburgatory, but then I want to do one on Caitlin's Way, so it's like, you know, it's like this wonderful problem that I, you know, sometimes have, in which, you know, what should I do first? Should I do this or should I do that? So yeah, it's kind of like a few months ago when I was doing the live stream to promote the Manic Expression movie, about, like, you know, I was asking you guys about what should I do first, a review on Caitlin's Way or the analysis video on is Disney's Doug was really that bad, and a lot of people were overwhelmingly saying about the Disney's Doug video. So yeah, I do have a lot of ideas, especially with finishing up the last bits for Hey Arnold month, which I'm still working on, the Christmas special, and then the surprise video that I can't say anything about. But don't worry, that hopefully it'll come out really soon, because I just finished getting the first phase done, and right now I'm just saving up money so I can get some drawings from some freelance artists, and then I have a freelance musician that I want to get some music from, and that gave me permission to use some of his music, which I'm really looking forward to, by the way. I don't think we're gonna get a Hey Arnold marathon, probably just a narration at the beginning. Or I don't think we'll even get a narration. Yeah, looks like a lot of people are debating on what are we going to get. Are we going to get the marathon or the narration? So, yeah, that's actually pretty interesting. I don't know myself. Anyway, so yeah, this is the room I'm supposed to go in. So let me just... There we go. Okay. Now we can finally go into this room. Okay. And these are the 4 bosses that we had to fight. We had to fight... That's Crane. That's Fantoon. Oh. YouTube hasn't been so competitive lately. It's very hard to run one channel, let alone 2, like you were doing. Not a lot of people wants to do a video every day. Like, it's hard to do and it hurts the fun out of it. Yeah, it definitely does hurt the fun out of it. It makes it feel like it's a job as opposed to, like, you know, doing it for fun. Which, you know, originally, you know, I mean, YouTube was supposed to be, like, something that you do for fun. But now, because it's become so massive, even more massive than actual TV, like, people are watching more YouTube than television, now it's become a job for a lot of people, which, I mean, for a lot of people, you know, they enjoy doing it for a living as opposed to, like, working in an office job, but having to post on a consistent basis, like, multiple videos every day, that's difficult. In fact, Cade, from Frederator, even told me that if I want to become, you know, really big, and if I want to have more people know about my stuff, I have to post multiple videos every single day. And I was like, I can't. It's impossible for me. And then he suggested, try to see if you can post something every week. And, you know, thankfully, you know, We're in Between has become that, and it'll continue lasting that way until the remaining year. And then I've been posting casual chats every single week, or every 2 weeks, which has also been really helpful. And I got caught by Metroid. Come on. Up. Come on, off of me. This thing does not... He really wants to... There we go. There. Die. There. Okay. That's it for this room. Are you worried whether or not Cartoon News will have a big, lovely 25th birthday celebration? Cartoon News or Cartoon Network? Because, I don't know. I mean, Cartoon Network, I remember 5 years ago. Oh my god, can you believe it? 5 years ago, they did celebrate their 20th anniversary. So I don't know what Cartoon Network is gonna do. I have no clue. I'm hoping they have a big celebration with, like, all the characters coming in together, like they did 5 years ago. And maybe, like, maybe have marathons of all the old cartoons, and, you know, maybe, like, having the creators come on by and discussing about their fond memories of it, just like Nickelodeon Animation did. So yeah, I have your guess is as good as mine. I'm hoping that they do something similar to that. Do you think Nickelodeon will ever release a successful live-action sitcom that'll get critical praise again? I have no clue. I'm hoping, because, you know, Nickelodeon has always had a mixed bag with their live-action shows. You know, you could always get something great like Clarissa and Pete and Pete, but then you could get something really awful like 100 D's Freddie McDowd and Animorphs. What do you think of the narrator of the Powerpuff Girls? He's fine. I mean, I don't know about him as... If you're talking about, like, him as a character, you know, he gets his job done, sure. He's fine. I mean, you know, leading into the introduction and the ending of every episode, it's fine. Come on. There we go. Hey, Super Irving, how's it going? Yeah, I assume that you meant Cartoon Network, no Parking Berry. Isn't Cartoon News like a website that delivers the news on cartoon programs? I don't know. Maybe that's what you were referring to, but yeah, Cartoon Network. Oh, crap! There we go. would be hilarious if Nick brought back Action League now, but modernize the setting and add new technology and new adventures. I don't know. I mean, that would be kind of interesting, but I don't know if how successful it'll be. But I guess, because, oh, no, I gotta get out of here. But I guess because, superheroes become so successful, then maybe it'll happen. Whoa. Everywhere's dusty and covered in sand. Like that. Oh. Wonder what happened here. Okay. Let's see. Your channel is getting so big, it's great, but if you post so much, it'll hurt the creativity. Do you know how many videos you want? Every day seems ridiculous. It seems like a chore. I gotta go up. Yeah, it does. My channel has gotten a lot bigger, but I would say, maybe compared to, like, another person who has, like, millions of subscribers, they get, the growth that I received in a few months was, like, what they would get in a day. But, yeah, I do space out the amount of videos that I post because I want it to be as good as possible. I believe in quality over quantity. And if you're wondering, yes, that was the baby Metroid from the beginning of the game. And now it's become the Super Metroid. Ooh. Anyway, hope they have a good live action show. Hunter Street was good. Haven't seen that show yet. Yeah, don't worry about it, no parking barrier. At least I understood what you were saying about, like, if Cartoon Network was going to be getting a celebration. But, yeah, I don't know. That's up to Cartoon Network. Anyway, let's see. Alright, catch you in a bit, Captain Beast Mode. Alright, so yeah, finally, we just need to go down through the hall, into the left, and we'll finally reach the last stage of the game. Yeah, I can't believe it. Like, in the next couple of minutes, we'll finally be over with the game. So yeah, let me just save right here, and then afterwards we can fight Mother Brain. So yeah, we'll be done with the live stream in a couple of minutes, so yeah, it's kind of crazy. Maybe I'll play, like, a bonus game afterwards. I don't know. Least favorite All That skit. I think I may have mentioned this in the All That podcast with John and the Cartoon Hero, but the Loud Librarian. Because I have Asperger's syndrome, the fact that she says, like, quiet! This is a library! Blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh my god, why do you have to yell? I get that's the joke, but come on, that's too loud. I mean, maybe it would be a lot funnier if I didn't have sensitive hearing, but geez, like, keep it down, lady. Come on. Anyway. Battery's running low? Great. Alright. Give me 1 second. Let me just pause real quick. Okay, there we go. Okay, continuing on. Hold on, let me see. Okay, camera's back. I thought that it was giving me a message that the cameras wasn't working, so I was like, oh, great. That's fantastic. Like, what else could go wrong, right? Favorite Amanda Show skit? Ooh, that's really tough. My favorite Amanda Show skit that only happened twice was when Amanda and Drake, they performed, like, the singing brother and sister duo, and they sang, like, a whole bunch of, like, insulting and disturbing lyrics. The favorite one of all time was definitely the restaurant. Like, once I went into a restaurant, and the place, it was really bad, and then they said, like, a whole bunch of things, like, it was filled with fungus, and, the waiter threw up on my dad. It's like, oh, that's, like, hilarious. But then again, I've always been like a fond of like musicals and songs, especially if it's done really, really well. So I just thought that was really hilarious. It's a shame that they didn't do more of that. They only did it twice. And, you know, the girls' room was also a lot of fun, too. I like that. And, Penelope Taint was a lot of fun as well. And, you know, Moody's Point, there are some moments in which it is pretty funny. And then it's just, like, it really tries to be, like, a spoof off of Dawson's Creek. So, yeah. You know, that stuff is also pretty funny. I'm kind of happy that it didn't turn out to be a TV series because there wouldn't have been done much after that, you know? But yeah, those are, I mean, that's my favorite skit. And also Block Blister's a lot of fun, too. Thoughts on the X's? It's mediocre, to be quite honest. I mean, there are some things about the X's that could have been done well, but because it came out, like, I think it came out, like, a few years after The Incredibles, it was supposed to be, like, a dynamic family that goes through, like, various things, and they have a secret identity and whatever. It's like, it's nothing really special. Oh no! Come on, get up. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna answer some more of your questions. This is all, auto, so, yeah. What you got? Judge Judy. Oh, Judge Trudy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Judge Trudy was also a lot of fun, too. Block Blister, Judge Trudy, and the skits with Drake and Amanda singing was funny. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about Judge Trudy. Thank you for reminding me, Crazy Chronicles. I'm building another 8-story office building. Wow. I'm envious of you, Captain Beast Mode. I wish I could build stuff out of Legos, but I can't. I wish I could, but I can't. I like the lifeguard segment and Drake and Amanda restaurant, and the stranded segments were pretty funny. Oh yeah, that's right, the stranded segments in which they're trying to be like Survivor, and they're stranded in a car. Yeah, that was pretty funny. And also the lifeguard segment was pretty funny too, in which Drake is in a bathtub, but you have Amanda as the lifeguard making it like he's in a pool or something. Yeah, that's actually pretty funny. The Dare Show. Oh yeah, the Dare Show is also a pretty good one. It's funny because they try to do something similar to that when they, you know, did the Snick on Air Dare, and it was just awful. Like, oh my god. Like, I think that basically, yeah, the Dare Show is also pretty funny too. Okay. Oh. I forgot I had to play the game now. Okay, so yeah, now we have the Hyper Beam, or the Rainbow Beam, or whatever you call this, but yeah. It's a shame you only get it in this part of the game when it's pretty much over, because it obliterates everything. Take that. Oh, Courtney, yes! Courtney was also a lot of fun, too. Yeah. Alright. And she's dead. Time to go! That's right, I have to go up. So yeah, sorry if I don't answer your questions, I just really need to concentrate and get myself out of here. Okay, now before I continue on further, I'd love to let you know, I'd love to know from the chat, should I kill the animals or save the animals? What I meant was, if any of you guys have ever seen Awesome Games Done Quick, it's basically that, you know, you have the Ectocons and Dragors trapped in a room, and you could actually save them before the planet explodes, please let me know in the chat. Should I not rescue them, or should I just rescue them? So please, let me know. Oh, there we go. Whichever the first one comes in, or the second one comes in, or the majority of the votes, please let me know. Yeah, I'm almost there. Just love to know from you guys. Okay, animals. Okay, save the animals, save the animals. Alright, I'm saving them. Yeah, it's not like a requirement to save the animals, but it's just like a fun thing, like an awesome game's done quick. If they want to kill the animals because it saves them a lot more time in the speed run, they would like donate like, there was one time in which they donated like $10,000 to kill the animals, which is not to save them. So yeah, that is like a major thing. But because I'm not doing a speed run, let's save them, because it'll definitely be leading up to Metroid Fusion, in which we do save them in the end. Okay, guys, run away! Be free! Run, run, run! Go, go, go! Run away! I would love the Amanda Show to come back. Oh, that would be really tough. I mean, if you guys didn't know, Amanda Bynes actually did do an interview, like her first interview in 4 years, just like a week ago. And, you know, if she's willing to come back, or if Nickelodeon's willing to have her back, then, you know, we'll just have to see. Okay, we're done. Game over. That was a close one. But we did have 30 seconds to spare, so regardless if I would have killed or saved the animals, I think we're good to go. But yeah, we're done with the game. We're done with Metroid Month. Hooray! We played through the first 4 Metroid games, and we also played another Metroid 2 remake, but that was from a few months ago. So yeah, unfortunately, I have no access to playing the other games, like the Prime games or Other M or anything like that. So yeah, that's it. So hopefully that you guys did enjoy Metroid Month and the live streams of the game. So yeah, let me know what your final questions are. And those are the animals right down there going away. Okay. Worst Dan Schneider show. Many people consider it to be Game Shakers. Many people have accused Game Shakers for being an iCarly again, except with video games. Yeah. That, and also Sam and Cat. I thought that Zoe 101 was the worst, but then when I saw Sam and Cat and learning about like the behind the scenes stuff and all that kind of nonsense, it was just like, oh man, it was like total train wreck. But yeah, as somebody who likes playing video games, something like Game Shakers is just an insult, you know? So yeah, probably those two, I would have to say. She's getting back into acting. I hope that she's doing better. I was upset when her situation happened. Yeah, I hope that Amanda does get, you know, continues to get better. You know, stays out of the spotlight for a while. Just continue to regain her sanity and just relax. Don't take everything too serious, and hopefully she will come back. Let's see. Paradise Run is also made by Stone Stanley Entertainment, who also made Legend of the Hidden Temple, and it's hosted by Danielle Monet, Trina from Victorious. Okay. Yeah, I think I do know about that. Again, I haven't really seen too much about of that show, but I do know that it was done by Stone Stanley Entertainment. If they were to return the Amanda Show, I can imagine there will be a Blanc Blister sketch, but for the modern age called Netflix. That would be kind of funny, you know, like, if somebody is having problems with Netflix, they would, like, go online, and then there'll be, like, somebody in the computer saying, like, oh, you know, oh, you didn't watch The Force Awakens, you watched The Voss Awakens. And then you have, like, you know, crappy green screen, and, you know, maybe it could switch off to, like, different locations that are not the movie and stuff like that. That would be kind of funny. What I like about you, yeah, I did hear about that show. I've never seen it, but I do know that that was a show that Dan Schneider did do that was not from Nickelodeon. Never seen it, though. Let's see, what game will I play in the next live stream? Well, because the Jungle movie is coming out in November. In November, I will be doing a live stream of Hey Arnold the movie, the game. I'm not looking forward to it. Anyway, favorite Looney Tunes short. There's a lot. A lot of Looney Tunes shorts like Duck Amuck and What's Opera Dog and a whole bunch of others. So yeah, tons of them. There we go. We finally got the good ending in which Samus does reveal her full self as opposed to just her face. So, well, yeah, we beat it in a pretty decent time. Like at least around 2 hours, so that's pretty good. Yes, there was only one Hey Arnold game as far as I know. You know, not the ones that were crossover with like other Nicktoon characters. But yeah, there is a video game based off of Hey Arnold, the movie, on the Game Boy Advance, and oh god, I'm not looking forward to it. Alright, well, that's it. We are done with Metroid Month. So yeah, that's it for the live stream. Thank you so much for coming on by. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, next live stream gameplay that I will be doing is in November, playing Hey Arnold the movie, the game. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm really not. And also, you know, live stream Q&A, those will be coming back as well. I will be doing one on Old School Lane's 6th anniversary, and I'll be doing one on Casual Chat's 5th year anniversary. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to those, and, you know, have a lot of other stuff coming, like part 2 of Elseworlds Month, From Pilot to Final Product on Wildly Crazy Kids, and also, you know, working on the last 2 videos for Hey Arnold Month. And then afterwards, I got a whole bunch of other stuff planned, but I'm not going to say anything other than that. So yeah, thank you so much for coming into the live stream. I really do appreciate your guys' support with everything that's been going on. As seen on the screen, please, you know, subscribe to me if you haven't, youtube.com/pbm717, or follow me on Twitter, which is twitter.com at you know, Patty_B_Miranda, and oldschoollane.blogspot.com, which I need to update. I haven't even posted up my experience with MegaCon yet, and I have my pictures up, so I'll definitely have to post one on that. And yeah, facebook.com/oldschoollane if you guys follow me on Facebook. And the next episode of Nick's Missile, if you follow the Nick's Slamcast podcast YouTube channel, will be on Oh Yeah Cartoons. They'll be coming out next Thursday. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it that you've been following me at this point in time. And hope that you guys have a wonderful day. Hope to see you around soon, and take care.